Hello everyone and welcome to Bevins Builds. I'm Daryl and we're going to call this video today kind of a channel update, if you will, or pole barn update, because I'm going to be covering a lot of the different things that I've done in my pole barn. I know I've been lacking on video making here lately and I apologize for that. Kind of got a little busy and got ahead of myself trying to get things accomplished, but I'm going to cover some of that in this video, and I have a lot of great videos that I intend on making coming up here real soon as well. One of the first things I'd like to cover, because I've had a lot of people ask questions about it: what have I done with the ceiling? What am I doing with the ceiling? Originally I had talked about doing a knotty pine ceiling, and I had also talked about doing a steel ceiling. And what I ended up doing here is a plywood ceiling. Trying to get a little better close-up of it so you can see. As you can see, this is plywood. It's just nothing fancy. It's just slammed up there, and that is why I went with black, because it makes the ceiling kind of disappear. And part of the reason that I went and done this is just quite simply, this building is actually, I'm going to be using it as my studio, and I didn't want the reflection. Plus I wanted a studio feel to it, which is what the black ceiling provides to me, and I think it really turned out fantastic. As you can see from me standing at one end of the garage anyway, looking the other way, like I said, the ceiling just kind of almost disappears. Something else I want to talk about, or you're going to see future videos on anyway, you'll see all these T5 high bay lights that I've used on my ceiling because I wanted a lot of space, or a lot of light for my shop space. And what those lights were is they were lights that I got from salvage, to be quite honest, and what I've done is I've converted them to LED, and I'm going to be having a video made about those here really soon. Something else really quick to point out, the main focus of my channel, my primary channel anyway, because this is a secondary channel for me, has always been Lego. And yes, I had this Lego sitting out here and it's got a lot of dust on it from when I did the drywall, unfortunately, so I'm going to have a lot of cleanup to do when I go to put this on display. But anyway, looking at that, you'll notice that I have a nice bright yellow wall. That's something else I kind of want to point out as far as the update for my barn anyway. This particular yellow wall I did with plywood. Not the same quality plywood as I did on the ceiling. The ceiling is a very low-grade plywood. On this wall, I did a high-grade plywood. And there again, that is another video I plan to make and explain to you guys, and explain the differences in the types of plywood. So you'll know the difference between an ABX, a BBX, a CBX, and so on and so forth. Just to give you some ideas of some of the videos I plan on making for this channel is I plan on doing a video on furnaces. And it's not specifically the furnace. My next big project is going to be, I have to add the trunk line to come up, go down through there anyway, for my furnace to heat my pole barn. And I'm going to be discussing what size trunk line I'm using, why I'm using it, how to figure out what size to use, why you have to use diffusers, and so on and so forth. All the information you would need to know to run your own trunk line in your own house or pole barn or whatever else, because I have yet to find a video that actually fully explains the reasoning and the methods behind running your ductwork for a building. And while we're already over here looking at this particular area, as you can see, I have a framed-in doorway here, and I want to talk about the measurements for doorways and how to come up with those and how to frame in a doorway. Another thing while I'm over here, I want to make a quick correction on, if anybody has seen my rough-in in-ground plumbing, I did make a mistake when I was talking about that. The first thing I want to make or point out is that, first of all, any and all of your drain lines have to be 1/4 inch of rise per foot, and that's on all of your waste lines, solid waste lines. I had stated in that I like to go it a little bit more, and when I was saying that in the video, I really wasn't thinking about it. And what I was referring to, and you can't even see it, is on the shower drain over there is where I actually went a little bit more. I think I went a 1/2 inch per foot. But anything that has a solid waste line, so your toilet line that actually runs in here, and then your main drain or main line that goes out there, they all have to be at 1/4 inch per foot. Something else I want to point out is I had referred to that as a clean out, and that clean out is actually physically going to be my actual vent. I referred to that as a clean out, and a lot of people have caught me on it, and I just wanted to correct that. This will actually be the vent. That gets removed. There'll be a 3-inch pipe that runs all the way up through and out the ceiling or out the roof, and the clean out will actually be right here, and the clean out will be on the side, so you can run a clean out through it. Anyway, I just wanted to give a real quick taste of some of the videos that I do plan on making and putting and posting on this channel. And I hope you guys all stick around to see all those. Also, jumping back to the Lego thing for a real quick second, if you wanted to see some of the work I was doing while I was doing this, because again, I forgot to post some stuff on here for a while. I kind of got sidetracked and derailed. I did post regular videos on my Lego channel, and I will be putting a link in the description of this video and in the comments section of this video below, so you can go and check out that if you would like to see all the different things that I did along the way. In summary, I just wanted to say thank you for all your continued support and your patience, and for hanging around my channel long enough to see what's been going on. I hope I can continue to make some great videos for you, and I do intend on making some great videos for you. So again, thank you for all your participation and support and help along the way with the channel and the growth. Also, I will be posting a link in the video and the description and in the comment section of this video below, where I'll be posting an Amazon link. Any and all sales from that link do help post or help my page, as I do get a small commission off of those links, which does help my channel growth and help me to be able to do bigger and better projects. So again, I just wanted to say thank you. I hope you stick around to see some of the future builds I intend on doing, and we'll see you next time on Bevins Builds, everybody. Thanks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below.